Where are you right now? Who are you right now? Today I went to the beach and stared at the sea. I prayed silently to God, the universe, my ancestors, my angels, to continue guiding me. Please, please. February was so tough. It was a painful kick in the face to start the year already feeling so burnt out. I was tired of being in a constant state of fear. Fear of the future, fear of not being good enough, fear of my own thoughts.
I'm getting along myself, because I don't ever analyze everything.
It can feel frustrating that we only give grace to ourselves once we have come out of our lows, and we can begin to see everything in retrospect. Bell Hooks' book, All About Love, quotes Cornfield and Feldman. In that calmness, we begin to understand that peace is not the opposite of challenge and hardship. We understand that the presence of light is not a result of darkness ending. Peace is found not in the absence of challenge, but in our own capacity to be with hardship without judgment, prejudice, and resistance. We discover that we have the energy and the faith to heal ourselves and the world through an open-heartedness in this movement. So I dyed my hair red. I'm obsessed. I used to equate success with inner peace, but life doesn't always feel peaceful. When I'd fall into my lows of depression and anxiety, I struggled to climb back up onto the ladder. I struggled to sit alone in that rock bottom and feel peace. How could I? I felt shame, weak, and lost. I would dip into these highs and lows so frequently, thinking I was doing something wrong for not remaining in a constant state of peace. I realize now that this mentality was my ego trying to search for perfection and control again. We are all wounded at times, but Bell continues, woundedness is not a cause for shame, it is necessary for spiritual growth and awakening. Now, success to me is simply allowing myself to be human, giving myself permission to show up imperfectly, feel deeply, cry and grieve, ask for help, to listen to my body, prioritize rest and play, to express my creativity and individual truths.
What do you want to tell your future self?
I'm realizing that maybe success for me right now is learning to just let myself be human, let myself show up imperfectly, let myself have those low moments without judging myself.
What I need, not what I want, but what I need at this moment is always fulfilled, and I have to be grateful about it. And I'm so happy that I got this time to actually spend with you.
I think I've always felt quite insecure sharing my art because they feel so personal, fragments of my soul. I've only started reading Women Who Run with Wolves, but she shares how stories are medicine, and they have such power. They do not require that we do, be, act anything. We need only listen. But how art is important for it commemorates the seasons of the soul, or a special tragic event in the soul's journey. Art is not just for oneself, not just a marker of one's own understanding. It is also a map for those who follow after us. As I visualize the complexity of our human experiences, I can only hope it will inspire someone out there to show up as themselves as well. I didn't grow up in a house where my creative interests were encouraged, and being the eldest daughter, I had to mature quickly. Okay, so I kid you not, my simple pleasures in life is just making myself a nice breakfast and eating in silence and just basking in the sun. I'm healing my relationship with my art, giving myself permission to be creative again, whether this is through writing, filming, painting, cooking, singing, or dancing. This is healing my inner child a lot. just watched Lavender's video, and she said how she defined what healing meant to her, and she said how healing is transmuting your pain. As soon as she said that, what I saw in my brain was I really need to heal my relationship with my creativity, because it is a part of me that was really wounded as a kid, because I felt I just didn't feel seen or validated growing up as a creative person. Maybe the pain I have right now is meant to be alchemized into something greater. Maybe I'm supposed to create art again that I feel connected with. From The Artist's Way, Julia Cameron states that creativity is our true nature, but as we grow up, art becomes a measure of our worth rather than whether we enjoyed it or what it did for us, and we reject this natural human expression. I hope we all return to making the time and space to be artists again. Right now, I like where I am and who I'm becoming. I've been slowing down and learning to alchemize my pain into love. After darkness, there is always light, and although it may get dark again, trust that your own feet will carry you onwards. I hope we continue to go bravely through these tunnels of life.